What's up, guys, and welcome to episode 2 of Not Too Shabby. This episode is on Jungle Master Yi. This is the 3.10 patch, so he has had his rework and his remodeling and all that good stuff. So, runes are attack speed red, armor yellow, magic resist blue, and lifesteal quints. You can switch out the quints for AD or armor pen or more attack speed. I would have done, but I'm pretty limited with my rune pages. Masteries 2190, pretty offensive heavy. Jungling it's a Xin Zhao starting red buff. We just take red buff out quickly. Level Q, then level E. I'll max Q and then I'll max E second. W last, and obviously my ultimate whenever I can. Let's smite this blue. Got up here for Singe, but he's got a ward, so it doesn't really happen. See Xin Zhao walking up from the map. There we go. And I run like a little bitch because I don't want to make that fight. I don't want to fight that at the moment. Rise goes down pretty early, so I go and take a nice chunk of farm. Just last hitting this one now because he's coming back. There we go. Go chunk raids, and I go for a gank at bottom lane. So they're pushed up a bit too far. I walk up to Ashe and start hitting it. I get exhausted. I just Q for a bit of extra damage. So a lot of damage traded either way. I'll try and go back, and then I thought, you know, I'm gonna try and bait this. I didn't know there was a ward here, but Zyra hits a really nice snare. Lulu has to flash for that, and then Xin Zhao comes in. So Xin Zhao is tanking minions. He gets zoned by a Graves W. I just start hitting him. So Ashe gets snared onto her, lots of damage. She gets killed by the Zyra passive, I think, and I just flash here and finish off Lulu. Yep. So shove this. Shove this next wave as well. I love to shove, you know, from my last video you guys know that I like to shove because it denies them XP and gold, and I get a nice chunk of gold and XP for myself so I can keep up. So first back, Madreds, boots and an Avarice blade. I'm working towards a static shiv. Avarice blade is going to help me, you know, it's going to give me passive gold, it's going to give me crit chance, and it's going to give me gold every unit that I kill. She's pretty good, seeing as I kill a lot and farm a lot. Red's just about to spawn. Take that. Boom, red buff. Try and get a gank off here on Ari. It's not really going to work, but then she does go for blue, so I think, you know, I'll try and surprise her and get a good chunk of damage off, but doesn't really end that well, and I get scared of Xin Zhao anyway, so we don't do that. Blue buff is up. Donate this to Rise. Sin tries to be a pest and whatever. Take that. Okay, so Shen has ulted down bottom, and they start on Dragon. So I'm left up the top here with Singed. Yes, Singed. And you know, let's take these creeps out. He's trying to proxy. So I see him go middle, so I think, right, I get a free lane up here. So I'm just going to kill all these creeps, and then I take a good chunk out of the tower. I think I activate my ult even, yeah. So this is something that Yi excels at, is clearing lanes and then taking huge chunks out of towers. I don't quite get it on this first attack, but you know, I just run away because I don't have any mana. I don't really want to end up diving in Ari. Go farm wolves, I think. Yep. Farm wolves. Go back, grab a zeal. You know, more attack speed, crit, all that good stuff. Take that out. I'm just trying to put pressure mid because this Rise is getting boned. Sort of have a little skirmish, but it doesn't really, nothing comes of it. I try and run in, but it doesn't really work. Ari, you know, you need sort of double CC, double hard CC for Ari. You need more stuns and roots than just a rune prison from Rise. Red buff spawned. I hit level 9, Xin Zhao's only level 7, so I'm quite far ahead of him right now. I get comboed, but whatever. Okay, so they sort of start circling around Shen at top. And as soon as he's Xin Zhao, I run up. I just try and get a couple of Lexit kills. I have to flash and just take out the Xin. It's cool with me. So I back away and I go by, I think. Yep, finish my shiv, pick up a longsword. 2-0-2. The gold's pretty even though, you know, in terms of just team gold. They got a dragon. But we're winning in kills and farm. Alright, take out some of that. Go back, get a vamp. Shen TP's in to bottom and they just fucking rape shit. So I do what I like doing. Shove. No, put chunks in towers. All that good stuff. I don't quite get this one either. But the more pressure I can put on, the better. Just so we can take them whenever we want it. And that's, you know, 150 gold for everyone. Okay, so dragon respawns. It is warded. We've got a ward there. Wait for our team to come. So we start circling around. Got to slow us down a bit. So they're doing it. We can fight this. We're in a really good position to fight this. So I ult in. I Q smite steal it. I try and focus down Ari. But she gets Lulu ulted and then ult flashes away. So I just take out Lulu. Graves flashes. This is one of my biggest mistakes of the game. I run and I try to get this Ashe. I see it go into the bush and then boom. I just tanked that right to the face. I probably shouldn't have. I should have just backed off. But I got pretty kill greedy, kill horny. So Singe comes in. We got Graves makes a nice little play and the barrier to keep himself alive. So he tries to kite Singe around, but at the end of the day, he's gonna catch him inevitably. He goes down. Meanwhile in base, I buy a pickaxe and a rejuve bead. There we go. Working towards Ravenous Hydra. You know, Ravenous Hydra is going to give me a lot of sustain for pushing and in team fights. It's going to give me a lot of AoE damage potential. And obviously it's going to help me shove, which is my favourite thing in this game. So farming. You know, I've got 120 farm. I'm keeping up with my solos and my AD carry, which is pretty good. The only one above me is, well, Graves is 10 above and Singed on their team is above me. So we're trying to get a gank off here on Singed, I believe we do. Nice taunt there. I ult in and I have red buff, so he is dead. That was just him overextending and me having red buff at the good times. So, do I get this tower maybe? No, I don't think I get tower this time. Go back, finish Tiamat, so my AoE is really strong right now. I have a lot of burst, and I have a pretty good amount of sustain. So, Blue's arm's gonna let Rise go get it himself. Shove. Okay, so we go top lane, because I'm really sick and tired of that tower being there with like 200 HP. So, our team sort of starts to maneuver top. It's a 4-on-4. Both AD carries are going towards bot lane. Wards being exchanged in the tri bush and over here. Shen fails his taunt, and Zarya gets slowed. So in a dying moment, she pops a good ult. I activate my ult and just cut down whoever I can. Ari goes down. I focus onto Xin Zhao, and I don't really want to chase Singed, so I just go cut down Lulu. It's probably a second mistake. I probably should have gone and helped my team, but I had faith that they'd be alright, which they were. Luckily enough for me. So I just take this tower out. Let's take columns here as well. More gold. So we go back. So now we've got a good chunk of gold on them. We got about 7k gold on them. I finish my Hydra and pick up a chain vest. Chain vest is going to be for a Sunfire cape, I think. More pushing power and obviously resistance and HP and all that stuff, which is good. Our team takes out Dragon. Zarya gets absolutely raped, but I go in, dodge the arrow luckily enough with my Q, focus down the Xin Zhao, and then work on the Ashe. She barriers, but I still just power through it. Lulu goes down as well. I don't want to chase Singed right now. I wait for, there we go, nice little taunt there from Shen. Now I Q in and burst him down, and then I meditate just to save my life. We go push one tower here, I think. Yep. And my thinking right here was they've just spawned. They're probably going to rush Baron. Most teams will rush Baron. So I think I'm really in a strong position where I can shove a lane extremely quickly. So if they went for Baron, then I could have just shoved up the bottom lane and probably at least taken an inhib. Finished Sunfire Cape. And now I think we sort of start grouping up and pushing together. I say that, and then I remember what happens here. Yeah. So they try and contest this blue, which isn't amazing. Graves gets blown up. Zyra goes in and does a pretty spectacular flash, and she dies. So that wasn't too ideal. So we just want to defend Baron, but they don't go for it. Because we're really... I mean, Xin Zhao's level 12, I'm level 16. So if it came to a smite war, I'd probably get it anyway. So, shove. And I think I go bottom here. Yeah, nice wave sort of developing at bottom. So I just go and shove that. Okay, so this was a pretty fun moment. I'm just here shoving, and then the goon squad turns up. So Xin Zhao just gets absolutely bitch slapped. You know, Lulu as well doesn't have her ultimate, doesn't have exhaust, gets bitch slapped. Ari puts up a bit more of a fight, but you know, take her out and meditate. Yeah. So that was a legitimate 1v3. Meanwhile, my team is going to do Baron. I think if they're in Baron, I'm just going to go shove. Do I go shove? Yes, I will in a minute. Maybe not. I lied. Oh, yeah, there we go. We group up. We try and get a tower, but they've all just respawned, so I don't really want... I want to go back and spend my gold. And how much gold do I have? I have 2.8k gold. So I think I go back and I think I buy a Spirit Visage. Yes, Spirit Visage, the new Spirit Visage that has the HP regen. So I've transitioned into a more tanky build now. I still have a lot of damage if I can get onto someone and stick on them. My clear potential and AoE is pretty strong. So we just try and force down the tower at top. I take red. Arrow comes in, hits Graves. You know, he gets exhausted, flying and blown the fuck up, to be honest. So I go in, try and kill Ari. Doesn't really work. Zyra comes in, does an absolutely perfect ultimate there. Look at that. They all get knocked up, and my AoE combined with Ryze's AoE just annihilates them. Straight up, just annihilates them. So I think they chase down this Ashe. Yeah, boom, she dead. We haven't got any minions, so they have to wait. Shen just tanks it because he's a tanky motherfucker. Boom, they take out this one tower, I think. There we go. So I sell my Madreds, pick up a chain vest. I think I want to go for a G at this point. I think that was my thought process. I'm tanky enough and I do enough damage. I just want to have a second life in case I do get blown up like I did last fight. So it's still a problem with Yi, is that even with a quite tanky build, he can get blown up quite easy. Me and Graves take Dragon here. I think we just sort of... I go bottom lane, and my team 4-man's top lane, because that's where the open inhib is. I hide in this bush, because I got my spidey senses tingling. Ashe and Singe come, but they don't see me, so no problem there. Shove this. My team starts engaging up top lane, and I just hack this tower to pieces. Boom, take the minions out, and then I start working on the inhib. So at this point the game's pretty much already won. My team won 4v5. So both inhibs down, and we just sort of annihilate their team really. You know, I just chase down Lulu, kill her. So that's my thoughts generally on the new Yi. He's a lot stronger than he was before, but he's still a melee AD carry that can get kited and blown up. But you know, it showcases a game that I did pretty well in. So there you go, Master Yi, not too shabby.